Hello and welcome again to another episode of Third Action. I am your lovely host Jason, and these are the same three shining, beautiful, otherworldly creatures that were here last week. In the bottom left we have Char playing Asher Ford, Human Ranger.
Hi, it's good to see you all.
In the bottom middle we have definitely not blind in real life, Will playing Greshy Ironroot, blind dwarven druid, and his dog Phelan too.
And not quite a seeing eye dog, but he'll have to make do.
And in the bottom right we have Adam, as per usual, playing Gunn, Shough, human champion of Erastil, and his eagle Rock.
Right, so here's my plan. We send Elemental back to touch the door as many times as it can, and then we run.
Hey, it might be like when we dropped all the blood in the
altar.
what's that well?
The rune well.
No, the rune well. Isn't that how we got like weaker and weaker things?
Yeah.
Maybe we
did.
just make 500 of the screaming ones.
In that particular
Actually,
instance,
that's true.
what
That
happened.
eventually.
So we
anyway,
just have to go
eventually
pour our
broke.
blood on it.
The same
Last
strategy
time-
should work everywhere.
last time on Third Action, our group of intrepid adventurers met Kana the Wise, a stone giant, mother of Mokmirian, the leader of the giants, who wants to have her son murdered by you all, hopefully. Though perhaps you may disagree with some of her reasoning behind it, you at least agreed that Mokmirian needed to be stopped, and asked her to lead you toward his lair. She did as much as she could, distracting some of the guards, taking you through a side path, until you came across a large golden door, like a vault door, blocking the tunnels deeper ahead. Unfortunately, Kana didn't know the way through, or anything about the door really. Asher tried to just touch it to see if it would open, but unfortunately the door summoned an albino alien creature with flowy white hair and lots of screams and laser beams. The encounter left Greshy blind, and you decided to chill there in the caves for the rest of the evening, in hopes that you could figure out something better to do tomorrow when Greshy is hopefully not blind. At least, yeah. So you wake up. It is now Starday, Neth the 30th, 4707 Absalom Reckoning, the end of Neth, which is Pathfinder November. You all awaken inside your yurt, having slept through the night. Greshy is obviously still unable to see, as the change was permanent, until you do something about it. Everyone else, should all be fine. So you should all... What?
The change was permanent?
The
I would've said
change
the
to his
damage.
vision.
It's interesting that the word is... Okay.
The modification to his eyes.
As though he was... Yeah. As though he was mutated rather than just like...
No, his eyeballs
Yeah.
were seared, so...
Yeah.
Ah.
It hurt quite a bit. Also, I can't see, so.
Yeah, it still kind of hurts. Your retinas are just like overheated. All you're seeing is just bright white at all times, even when you close your eyes. So it's actually kind of difficult to fall asleep at first. And so you're probably the last one to awaken. All right. Well, the three of you are there in the cave. Kana has left you behind because she has other duties to attend to avoid being found out. And you find yourselves in the tunnels between the golden door and the rest of the chamber, or the rest of Jorgenfist. It's now up to you guys. What do you want to do?
If Greshy could see, there's a lot more we could do today. But
I need an hour. I can try.
Really?
I could try.
Or we
I don't-
rest for the night?
Oh, tonight. I'm sorry. I thought we were skipping ahead to the next morning.
Sorry, yeah, it's
the next morning.
it is the next morning, yes.
Okay, then, yep. Let's get Greshy repaired.
Okay, so let's roll a counteract check,
Okay.
shall we?
What are you doing? What are you casting?
I
So you've
am
prepped
going
your
to.
spells for the day.
Yes, I'm going to cast Restore Senses at 6th level.
Okay.
Is there any assist on this, or is it just its own thing?
It's just its own thing.
Okay.
He's got a hero point and a bunch of fate points.
I've actually got 2 hero points because we still got the
Yeah.
permanent one.
That actually made it sound worse, but it was better.
Oh, maybe that's what I was gonna relook at, but I think I already know what this is.
Doomed and I'm blinded. How much worse can it really get?
No.
That. All right. Oh, whoa, we're getting all sorts of points in the chat.
Unblind Greshy. Chat gives power.
But all right, Greshy has been filled on on points.
Wow.
So I just roll a d20. I don't.
Oh yeah,
recall-
yeah. You're casting a spell.
Yeah, so
I don't know if you add
I cast
anything
as
to
a-
that roll.
hell if I remember.
It's your spell.
Every time I have to look up the counteract rules. If
You had
any
a
time
week.
counteracting-
You had a week to look up your spell. Let's see. So yeah, you attempt a counteract check to do it versus the spell. Counteract, I think,
So-
is just a d20. And let's it
D20,
involves-
add this relevant skill modifier or other appropriate modifier to your check against the target's DC.
Okay, so it'd be like a divine or a primal spell roll, effectively,
Okay.
right?
I think that sounds right.
You
Like
not
a-
add your base stat.
You attempt a counteract
It'd be like a
check using
spell
your
attack.
spellcasting ability modifier and your proficiency bonus for spell attack rolls. Yep.
Okay.
It's just
yeah,
like doing a
yeah.
spell attack.
Okay. I'm going to do a spell attack with Produce Flame to make this easy.
Sure.
That
Okay.
is a 27 total.
Okay. You have a hero point if you would like to use it. If you think a 27
I
is
feel
good
like
enough.
I should. Yeah, I think I'm going to try again.
Okay.
Go ahead and burn that hero point.
What about adding your 10?
Fuck. awful.
You got a 23. You
I would
technically
have had.
have another hero point.
I have an actual hero point to use.
Can you use fate points on this?
Yeah, you
Yes, you
probably
can use
should
fate points.
do both.
I refuse to use fate points on this.
You probably
I
should do
take
both.
mine back then.
I'm using my last hero point. That's better.
That's a lot better.
That's a
Okay.
40 total.
That is a 40. So you used up your first hero point. You're casting the spell. You're like basically holding your hands over your eyes, letting the primal energy seep in. The two of you watching him just watch this like green glow around his eyes. You kind of peek a little bit from underneath your hands and you feel like it's not working. You close your eyes a little bit harder, try to channel that energy stronger still. That 23 is still not quite enough. You keep channeling harder. You like you say a little prayer to Abadar. You think about all of the beautiful sights of nature that you want to see again, and channel that into a third hero point. This one, I believe. Where did you get this from?
It was the second hero point.
I forgot why I
We
gave
got-
you guys a second hero point. It was a reward.
You gave
for
us
something.
a permanent one for going back and returning, what's his name, to Mariana.
Oh, right. This is Miriana's gratitude. So yes, you.
I, Lemitar.
Yes, returning Lamitar to his love. So the power of love somehow sees its way into this interaction. And you thinking about all of your friends, or your 2 friends, I don't know, your couple of friends.
That's all of them.
All of my friends.
Up to 4 friends.
Just a little bird right over here.
Thinking about your companions and how much you want to see them again, you manage to channel just enough energy to surpass this affliction. Your eyes still glow and crackle green with sparks of electricity for a brief moment, but then you're able to see. You have successfully counteracted the spell. You are no longer blind.
Better. For the moment, until some jackass decides to touch the door.
I have a question
Sure.
about the spell. Sunburst. If your eyes are like closed, or you have, say, a sleep mask over your eyes, can you still be blinded?
Yeah. The
Okay,
blind...
so it's like super magic.
It might not even necessarily be super magic. It's the heat of the light penetrating your eyes. So it's just like if you close your eyes and look at a light, you can tell the light's on. The light does penetrate your skin.
It's just so bright and hot.
Yeah.
It just burns right through
Right,
your
like a little sun.
eyelids.
There goes my cool attack strategy if everyone is blind.
That seems like a terrible idea.
If you did have your eyes closed, I
Okay,
would give you a
fine.
bonus to the saving throw, but just like if there's like a air-based affliction, you could hold your breath to try and avoid it, but it won't totally save you.
Okay.
It is not foolproof. All right. Well, Greshy, you're able to see. Your eyes are kind of watering a little bit,
Which is nice.
as you're standing there in the yurt with your companions.
Still hurts a bit, but at least I can see you all. So that's something.
Yes.
That is something.
All right. So where was it we wanted to go?
We have a map now.
We do.
Now you can see the map, Greshy.
I can. I appreciate it.
I'll show you the map.
What are all the X's?
The one in the middle is to indicate that that's a way up, but it's also being patrolled by a commander.
And bears? I think there were bears
Possibly
there.
bears. The one on the top right is where the Lamia make their nest or whatever.
I thought that was where that
Call it.
dude was. Who did the sacrifices.
Oh, you might be right. And the Lamia are the next room
Yeah.
south of him. And
Yes,
the one
that is
upstairs is the tower where the where we think we might be able to go and not be seen, but there was something up there that we wanted, maybe.
Are there like 8 different stairs on the tower thing here?
Those are buildings. So
Those
the
are
What are the
X is
X's
the
there, then?
tower.
Those
That-
X's are watchtowers on the wall.
Okay, so they're not way up here then. Okay.
Yeah, just the red X is the tower.
Hmm.
It's much smaller than I thought.
The center point is the same pit in the center here.
I see.
So you come if you take this exit from the lower caves, you'd end up in the center of Jorgenfist. And the black tower is the one with the red X. The
That's
others are
red
just
X.
normal
What was in-
watchtowers.
Oh, we don't know what's in the black tower, but we think it might be something that will help us open the door.
Just know the harpies are roosting.
And it's guarded by harpy monks.
Yes, you know it's guarded by harpy
Great.
monks. You know it's quite old, older than any of the other buildings here, and that you suspect the tapestry that was given to Longtooth as a gift was taken from there.
So, I think the best plan we had so far was to try to sneak our way up to the tower, take out those harpies, and see if there's anything in the tower that will let us open this golden door.
You could also pee on the door.
And if we fail that, then our next best bet would be to take out the shaman to slow or stop the sacrifices.
Mhm.
We don't know when the people are going to be sacrificed. It could be soon.
All right. Well, do we want to wait on that then, or should we do that first?
Well, one idea I had is, could we potentially pass the animal token that Asher has to one of the prisoners and tell them to use it to call us if the giants are setting up another sacrifice?
There are some limitations to the bird. The main one being, I don't know if the prisoners have, for example, been to the Black Tower. Or I guess they could have seen it. They have to know where you are and what you look like, I think, for the bird to be able to go there.
How precisely do they have to know?
I don't actually know if it says super. I know it floats around in the area looking for you, but I don't know
Because
how
they'll know
much it
we're in the
searches.
fortress here.
Let's see. Oh, this might be right.
Is this feather token?
Yeah. I think it might work, but oh, it's an anchor.
Right, this is feather token. Bird.
Rough
Right. There we go.
location. So I guess they could be up top by the tower.
In the fortress, or in the Black Tower, or in the
you
tunnels.
have to. The recipient must be someone you have met, and the location must be somewhere you have visited. After receiving the message, the bird flies off to deliver it. If the bird finds the target, it moves adjacent to them and tells you the message. And if it doesn't find you in 10 hours, it will leave.
Do we think this is worth a try?
It adds another layer of risk, and the person would have to see one of us in person. So I think in the end we'd have to either distract the guard somehow or just be willing to fight the guard in that scenario.
I'm thinking it's not worth the risk.
Yep, I don't
Probably we can try and
know that
sneak
it-
and just kill the dude. But people might hear us.
I think we best go for the tower first, as we planned then. The optimal thing here is probably tower first, then Mogmirian, then the Lamia, then escape with the prisoners.
All right, seems good to me. Are ready to go then?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'll go ahead and pack up the yurt, and we'll start moving out.
Okay.
Look at our...
Having done your daily prep and everything, you pack up the yurt and head back up the tunnel.
Can I...
Sorry, you guys can't see. It's dark. What are you doing
I
about
can't.
that?
I will cast 2 dark visions for myself and Asher.
Okay. Luckily, I think dark vision's still on this token. Cool. All right, dark vision on yourself and Asher. Greshy can always see in the dark. And what's your marching order in the tunnel?
I'll go ahead and go first, and I'll activate my cloak of invisibility.
Okay, how long does that last?
I'll go in the middle.
10 minutes.
Okay.
Can do it twice. Well, I'll wait until we get
There are 2 rocks.
to the first
Okay.
group of enemy, like to the first room that is populated before I activate the invisibility, since I know we're like
Yeah, you guys are
a
little
quarter
ways
of a mile
back.
down.
Yeah. Okay, so Gunn's going first, then
here.
Asher, then Greshy is riding Phelan. Where's Rock
Aye.
gonna be?
And Rock is somewhere in the middle. Rock can be with Rock
keep
can, or
Asher
Asher
company?
can Rock stay with you. He cannot.
Yeah, I'll hang out with Rock.
He double can't see me right now.
Yeah,
Oh.
Rock cannot see in the dark. Neither can
I'll
Phelan,
help.
so you can kind of move them at half speed to guide them along in the darkness. But okay.
Sense of direction is very good.
Phelan's probably okay as long as he just follows his nose.
Agree, at least.
But Rock needs a little bit of
Yeah.
extra guidance.
Oh, presumably
He's
if you're
also
stealthing
slow on
too,
the
you
ground.
need to be careful not to just bump into rocks all the time. Even with a sense of smell, you'll probably hit rocks.
Mhm.
Okay, so with that said, back to Underfist. You guys are all the way in the bottom right corner of this map. Okay, so you make your way back up the tunnels. Led by Gunn in the front, Asher and Rock in the middle, and Greshy and Phelan bringing up the rear. Control is in your hands. Up ahead,
I will
the
start edging
path
my way
opens
up
up
the
to a
tunnel.
larger chamber. And you can see 2 long rods of stone jutting out from the cave wall up ahead, that from which are hanging various furs and leathers out, just hanging out to dry.
Okay. If we consult our map, I think the way to go is around the south, the same way we came earlier,
Sure. All right.
so that we don't have to go past the Lamia quarters and the shaman's quarters.
I suppose if we're trying to get through here without fighting anyone, that's for the best.
Let's
I was like,
follow.
the bonus is if we find them, we can just kill them now.
I was thinking that. It did occur to me. Let's stick to Gunn's plan for now.
Let's follow the map around the south perimeter. I'll put my hood up.
Well, so just a reminder, this room has this chamber up ahead is where the trolls were. If you followed the exact south wall, you'll go somewhere that wasn't indicated on the map. You'll need to actually go.
But one of those was a dead end, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll consult
Like the-
the map to find the path.
I see. Sure. The path
we-
would be through here, like through the middle of this.
The middle one.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Then I'll put my hood up and start doing that.
Okay.
And so I'll probably need to make a.
Yeah. Give me stealth. Actually, no. Sorry. Don't give me stealth. You already gave me stealth. That's fine.
Oh, that's fine. Well,
Invisibility gives you a bonus, right?
+1, I think.
Okay, just a plus
I
one.
feel
The
like
main
there's
thing about it. The main thing about it is that if you fail, you're still undetected. I mean, you're not.
I should actually be
undetected,
doing
you're
this roll in reverse.
Not seen. Yeah.
I believe.
Well, feel free to, because my roll's crap. I'll pass across.
Actually,
my
here.
basic plan is to pass across to about here.
So actually, let's do it this way. Go back to where you were. Go and roll initiative with stealth. everyone.
Okay. That,
Oh, sure. All right. Greshy.
Versus
Stealth, you see?
perception. Because there are enemies nearby, and you would
Greshy
know
got
that
a-
there are enemies nearby.
Greshy
Just
got a
because we've rolled
37.
initiative does not mean that they've necessarily spotted you or anything. It just means that you
Gotcha.
kind of act before they can. Why am I looking in that book? This
We're
book
doing
is
things
ready.
on a timely manner.
Yeah.
mhm.
Okay.
That's it.
that
Let's
is-
just
what's
try not to
that?
piss off the wildlife.
That is a 19. Okay. So, since you guys all rolled close together, you could lower your initiatives if you want, but Greshy has a 37. Gunn has a 31, and Asher has a 28.
I mean, I suppose I'm going to try and sneak past to catch up to Gunn and not be seen by trolls.
Okay.
So here's what I'm planning to do. I'm going to base here and watch the troll, and at an opportune moment, I'll use message to tell everyone to hustle across the hallway to the next corridor. Oh, I also have
Oh, that's interesting. Desynced, possibly.
I also have another
Wait, you've
ability that could
desynced,
come
or...
in handy here.
I think so. Continue. I just
Okay.
showed Gunn over here still.
I have another ability that could come in handy here. I can use my cloak to cast ghost sounds at will. So I could create some distracting noise on the opposite side of us.
Well, Greshy at least has come up to the edge here, I think, with one action.
I suppose I'll wait.
Okay. You can ready an action to dart across if you want.
Ready in action is 2 actions too.
Mm-hmm.
Ready
Yeah, you
1
could-
action. Okay,
Yep.
then that's perfect. Gunn signal will dart across.
All right.
I'll activate the cloak's ghost sounds ability
Okay.
to have some sounds that sound like somebody stumbling around, some orc or troll with a deep voice stumbling around in the corridor to the north of the troll here.
Okay, just as a distraction.
Yeah, up in this region.
Okay, sure. Yeah, there's some sounds of something heavy footsteps plodding.
You can't make
just
words,
some,
but you can
yeah,
make
some
something
low moaning, mumbling. Okay, yeah, you make that sound.
And if the troll turns at all and isn't looking this direction, which why would he be looking this direction? There's nothing down here.
Do you have? Can you roll your ghost sound so I can see the DC, or just tell me what your spell DC is?
I was looking for it on my sheet and I can't find it.
Okay,
I must have lost it in the.
Hey, it's fine.
Must have lost it in the remake of everything.
Sure.
Great purge. Well,
just
your
need to
class
know-
DC will be under proficiency.
The sound, it doesn't really say that there's any. The range would be 120 feet. Doesn't really say that there's a check of
right,
any
your
kind.
It's just how illusions work. Disbelieving
Okay.
illusions. He'd have to interact with it to disbelieve it, I think.
Oh, I see.
Um,
I see.
But I just want to know what the DC is so that I can make that if I need to.
All right.
Um,
The DC. Let's see. My
It's just your general spell DC, whatever that would be. 10 plus your...
here. I'll give you a I'll give you a daze. It
Yep,
should
that
be
would
on
have the same DC. Yep. Okay, so DC 30 is what it would be. Okay.
30.
You peeking around the corner. The troll is currently just kind of laying down, kind of curled up in a ball with a just kind of staring at the ground, really. At hearing the sounds, its eyes kind of perk up, and it does in fact turn to. It actually. Well, it turns to look in the direction of the sound a little bit, but it hasn't really gotten to fully act yet. But it seems to have noticed the sound.
Okay, everybody go. Everybody go. Go, go, go.
Okay.
Okay.
If I'm
Greshy
being told
can-
to go, I would use my action to dash across.
Okay. Yeah, you use
Well,
your reaction
dash,
to
but-
dash.
And not from where I was standing.
And then I think it'll be Asher's turn.
Yeah.
So yeah, Asher, you can go ahead and take your action.
Woo! So many buttons.
And I suppose Rock can also act on Gunn's turn, so you can just have him follow.
Okay.
Is this where we're stopping?
Actually, I better
Or do you
jump
want
on
me to
and
just
have him
like...
This is as
glide
far as I
across.
could get.
You'll have to trust
Okay,
on
let's
this
see
one.
how far I can go.
Okay.
Up this far.
You'll have to trust me on this one, my dude.
It's gonna be pretty hard.
Climb on it.
Ooh. He's gonna have to give me some kind of check for if you're gonna try and hop on him and glide
Fly
across.
blind?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also,
what
you-
kind of check
didn't
do you
you-
think is appropriate?
He
You
would,
can't really hustle on the ground.
I would need. Let me think about this. So he'd need to be able to tell where he's going based on your direction.
Perception?
Yeah, sure. Let's do a perception check. With what is effectively the blinded penalty.
A 23. Might. If I need to, I'll re-roll that.
I mean, that sounds
you have to
pretty low
choose
to
to
me.
re-roll it if you want to re-roll it before I tell you what the result is.
All right, we'll re-roll it. Yeah,
It's
much better. 38.
38 minus some. Okay, so you use a hero point to kind of guide Rock back on course. You glide across the room, and kind of stumble onto the ground there. While Asher, darts all the way across. Greshy and Phelan, you were stopping there.
That's as far as I could get the round
Okay.
with the one action.
Is it the left of these two passages? I think it is.
Yes, the left of those two passages would be where you were trying to go, I believe. Assuming you were trying to go around the bottom of the loop.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Troll over there. How long does Ghost Sound last?
Oh, it's sustained. I'll
Okay.
stop sustaining it.
Well,
Let it kind
you
of
can't.
fade out.
I mean, that was still your turn.
It'll last until the start of his next turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably till the end of his next turn, technically, since he has the full turn to sustain.
What's the sound? Okay. You hear rustling sounds, I guess Greshy, behind the furs.
Oh boy.
Right, Greshy?
We're gonna try and sneak past.
Okay. Half speed stealth. check.
Yeah. Do you want the stealth check or the DC?
Oh, I guess you actually do a sneak. Yeah, what's your stealth modifier? Just move half speed.
So Greshy's stealth modifier is 18. I think
And use
Phelan's
Phelan's.
similar. His
We'll do
is
Phelan's.
19.
Okay.
Yeah, Phelan's is 19.
Okay.
So DC
Yeah.
29, I guess.
You sneak. Sneaky sneak. I should have been having everybody move half speed if
Okay,
you're sneaking, but...
That would put me to there.
The ghost sound was enough of a distraction
Yeah.
for the first bit. But obviously you don't want
Sure,
to
no.
make him think that something else is running across just right next to him. Okay, so yeah,
That would be weird. Okay.
you managed to group up with the others, kind of in the direction of the sound's going. Cool. You've all made it across, and the troll doesn't seem to have done anything. What do you do? I'll drop out of initiative.
Let's keep on walking.
Okay, you made your way to the southern chamber there, where the array of kind of bed piles of dirt are arranged, and continue making your way eastward. You can hear the sound of the bellows going and the tinks of hammer on metal coming up ahead, as well as the clattering of chains.
The ghost sound thing did not seem to work as well as I hoped. We probably would have been better off with just moving silently. So
Probably, but it
when
was
we
worth
get to
a
the-
shot.
when we get to the corner, I'm gonna poke my head around
Okay.
invisibly and
Oh yeah, you're still invisible.
just kind of
Yeah, you poke your head in. You can see a few dwarves, sweaty, tired, inside of these two cages that you can make out. They're at the end of a bellows and bellows. Sorry, I did this last time, didn't I? What's the actual word?
yeah. No, Bellows is right.
Yeah, bellows
Yeah.
is right.
You
I
said
think the
something else last
bellows
time.
is right.
Yeah, bellows is right. They're just pumping this bellows, this very large, oversized bellows.
Okay. Let's everybody move
And
together
there's like flashes of
stealthy-like
flame
across
in that room.
to here.
Okay.
It's just,
What about what's down the other hallway?
I think that's some things we don't want to go. See, like that one might be. This one on the south might be where we initially came in.
No, that's where the prisoners are.
That's where the prisoners
I think
are.
the guard is there, so that's why I'm asking if you want to scoot across real fast.
Yeah, I'm thinking we just scoot all the way, like follow the wall here, and everybody move.
Okay. Yeah,
This
you guys can
way.
all kind of dart across there. I'll roll the stealth checks because I actually do have your modifiers here. I was smart and wrote them down earlier, and I just forgot that I did. Okay. Yeah. Quickly, quietly, you all dart across the chamber and find yourselves in another small chamber. You just keep moving around. There is a creature in this room.
Oh,
Ooh.
I didn't. Gunn would have.
Didn't see anything, so
Yeah, so you dart right into another room, not noticing that there is a small kobold currently lying in a massive, oversized hammock. Currently just kind of laying face down
Sleeping?
in it, snoring quite loudly, actually.
oh, okay. Let's.
So you have like a brief heart-stopping panic as you notice that the
north.
creature there, but
Yeah.
doesn't seem to have noticed you. So you were safe. You
Going
can
to the
continue northward
northwest.
if you wish. As you round the corner, you can hear the sounds of giants talking, conversing in the distance. guffawing.
Which way does it seem to be coming from?
Um,
Up this way?
yeah, from the north.
Probably the kitchen-y area.
The sounds of
Oh, okay,
giant
that's-
laughter
that's not-
echo in the otherwise empty halls.
If we can
Okay.
sneak past along the right, we should be able to get
Yeah,
to...
let's continue creeping up a little bit to at
Okay.
least to where.
Yeah, you pass
can get
along
to
the
here.
right against this like little nook in the wall, somewhat oddly shaped. As you approach, Gunn, I think you can just barely make out a giant sitting on a stool up in the kitchen area, or dining area rather.
This could be a bit of a problem.
There's still a second way to go if we sneak back.
Well, let's check the map again real quick. I think we're only going one more room.
If we can get
Yeah, but
through this room, we should be
how-
headed to the pit that would get us upstairs. It's just
Mm-hmm.
How are we gonna get all of us through where it's a big open room and they're sitting there and they have dark vision?
Um,
So
Still
there's an
invisible.
option.
What is the option?
I prepared obscuring mist.
A fog enters the room.
It does make it difficult for you two to see as well.
Hmm.
And there are a lot of chairs in there.
There are a few. I
I'm
imagine
gonna,
not along the wall itself, though.
I'm gonna take a few more steps forward and see if I can see if it's just the one giant or if there are several.
Okay, yeah, you're still invisible, so you can kind of creep your way forward there.
I'm gonna go all the way to here.
As you round the corner, you can see two giants clearly seated in front of the stone throne, both at little stools, each of them with like a bowl of gruel, chatting and messily eating.
Could wait here for them to finish and leave, but they might just come this way. Oh no. From what they're wearing, can I tell if they are smiths specifically?
They don't appear to be smiths, no. At least not in their... give me a society check. That's probably the best.
Okay, although I'm not great at society, but might not
Sure.
be too difficult of a one. Oh,
He says, getting a
18 on a
30.
dice for a 30.
No, your best guess on these is that they're patrols that are just on break. Based on, how they're seated. They don't have the rough-hewn hands of a blacksmith.
Okay.
They each have simple clubs
And do they
slung
seem-
around their backs.
Do they seem to be almost done?
They're about halfway done with their meal. They
Okay,
could be
I'm gonna
there a
creep back.
while. They just seem to be chilling. They're not in any kind of rush, it looks like.
I'm gonna creep back and
We
mention-
made reservations to this fancy restaurant, and these two guys won't leave the table.
creep back here, and I'll to the others. Whisper. Two giants eating.
I can't see your hand. But I heard you.
But you have dark vision
Well-
as well right now.
They look.
Well,
But
isn't he
I'm
invisible?
Oh, you're right.
I
Oh, he
was
is
saying
invisible. Sorry,
invisible.
I forgot. Yeah. He's making hand
they're-
motions, but
I think they're supposed to. I think they're on patrol. Otherwise, they'll probably go back upstairs after they're done. We could either sneak past them or we could wait and follow them.
We
What do you think?
We could try going the other way too, or we can wait.
I don't suppose we have any silence spells.
Unprepared.
I don't have any.
I mean, I don't know that I can do them at all. I might be able to, but I definitely don't have any prepared. So, the spells I've got today, the most interesting ones are going to be more damaging and a little bit of speed. So, take of that what you will.
No, it looks like silence is not in your repertoire. Okay. Sneak past them, wait for them, or fight them quietly somehow.
I don't think sneaking past with two. Well, I guess the dog could be smaller, but with 3 people, it's gonna be easy because they have dark vision. We could wait, but what if the thing in the other room wakes up and then comes this way?
We could use the one collar to transfer between the 2 pets. Sneak Phelan through, then come back and sneak Rock through.
Throw it. Yeah.
Aye, but then we're going back and forth 3 times instead of once.
Yes.
So I feel like that's just exposing ourselves to more risks.
Probably true.
You guys hear footsteps in the hall behind
Yes.
you. As
I don't
another
like
giant
that.
passes. To the
Are
north.
there 3 now?
Well, good thing we didn't go before. We probably would have run into that one in the halls.
Yeah. Well, if
That
they're
must be the general. That means this is probably a good opportunity to go. It's now or never.
wait, go like across because there's 3 now, aren't there?
He went through.
Wait, where did he go through?
He
Which
There's
way
more-
did
he passed towards
from
the
the
kitchen.
north to the
from
southwest.
from the northeast to the
Okay.
southwest. Give me
Going, are
perception
we gonna
checks,
go, or
all
are
of
we gonna
you.
wait? All right. You would ask this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's not the correct one.
30.
Pretty good.
So 37
That's not my
from
die.
Gunn,
37 from
23
Gunn.
from
23.
Greshy,
I don't
Oop,
see anything.
there's
It's
an
a
at
1.
22 from Asher.
This
Gunn,
is the
while you're standing there whispering to your allies, you feel a bit of a draft, a breeze, coming from, I guess, if you're facing your allies, coming from your left towards Rock.
Is there a? Ooh, I'm gonna scan this wall and see if there's some kind of a hidden opening there or something on the other side of it.
You move aside, you like kind of brush Rock aside as you go to check the wall there. And as you're futzing around, you do notice that the wall is actually false. And if you kind of press it aside, the stone kind of swivels slightly and reveals a bit of a bed with some furs and trophies hung up around it.
This might solve our problems.
Oh. Let's.
Everybody, come on through.
You go first. You're invisible.
Oh, I'm totally going first.
I'll
As
be
you-
cautious.
As you pass through, you can
Asher,
see.
can you bring Rock?
What? Oh, Rock. I'll go back for Rock.
Yeah, you bring Rock through. As you pass through, you can see on the other side of this small chamber, I guess someone closes the door behind them. The
Yeah,
little
let's
false
I'll
wall.
close the door.
Asher very carefully closes the stone false door behind him. But as you look out, Gunn, you can see the bottom of the pit here. It's about 10 feet down onto this pile of bones and rotten flesh. Mixed in with the pile are the bodies of 3 blue dragons, 1 red, as well as heaped miscellaneously around on top are much fresher looking bodies, various civilians, humans, elves, half-elves, scattered across the bones.
Anybody we recognize from standpoint?
Perception?
$35.
35.
Feeling
You do
extra
it-
sharp today.
Yeah, you do a quick glance across the bodies to see if there's anyone you recognize. A few faces seem like they could be familiar, but no one you obviously know.
Oh no.
Definitely some people of Varizia mixed in here, but you don't recognize
Is there any
of
light
these
coming
as hand
down?
pointers. There is light coming down, actually. It is daytime, so actually I should put a daylight there. That would be smart. Let's put that there. Hello. You can see across the chamber there is a simple but large-sized desk, giant-sized desk, with a chair at it. Clearly some kind of guard post, but no guard there at the moment. And a little tunnel off to the side. On the southern side of this chamber, across the bones, is a staircase that clearly winds all the way up. And you can, if you look up...
Which end of the staircase is the up?
This southern side is the up. This side is where the staircase starts.
Okay.
So you'd have to cross... Oh, sorry, I didn't actually... Did I ping it?
Yes, the guard is gone. I will whisper to the others. The guard is gone. That must have been him going to the kitchen. After all, let's make for the stairs quickly as we can, and I'll see if is there a way
Across
across.
the crunchy bone.
Are there any rabbits in this pile of bones?
Any what?
Any rabbits?
Rabbits.
How would you? Oh. Okay.
Are they sacrificing them?
Look at the bones!
So it's a lot of bones.
There's a lot of bones.
Um,
No rabbits, as far as you can tell.
Alright,
Rock and I can probably hop, like hop on and have him fly across. Can the others jump, swing, or
Don't worry, I'll walk
Scale.
through these bones.
Maybe if- Asher could probably
There is a
climb
very narrow
sideways?
ledge on the north. On the west side of the pit.
if
that
they could
is bone-free.
climb. How far would they go? Would they have to go before they climb onto the stairs? If they were climbing the wall sideways.
Climbing this wall, the southern wall.
Yes.
Yes. They'd probably. Whoops, that's not a ruler. Let's use the ruler tool. Where'd my ruler tool go? There it is. Hello.
Looks like it's about
Yeah, I'd say it's about 40 feet
15.
of horizontal climbing. To get to some stairs that are at like the same height that you guys are at currently.
Okay.
Yeah, 45, 50 feet. So that'd be going along the southern side, climbing. You could also try and walk this narrow ledge on the eastern side, western side.
Mm-hmm.
is
Which
there
would be a
anything in this
balancing
pile of
act.
bones that seems to be moving?
Moving. Perception.
Aye. Like just trying to see if anything is alive or 36.
36. I guess peeking right through Gunn, who's invisible. Nothing seems to be moving. These are all just corpses, as far as you can tell.
All right.
Yeah, for 36, yeah.
I'm going to do the
You don't see any
I'm
animated.
going to do the easy thing. I'll go ahead and shrink Phelan down to his puppy form, and then I will hit myself with Stormwind Flight, and I'll fly across.
Okay. You just glide on across.
Great.
And actually, I'll go check out this desk.
I'll climb on rock
Oh,
and glide across it as well.
Okay, wait, hold on. Greshy flies over towards that desk.
oh,
Greshy! I told you about the bears.
I warned you.
I told you
about the
they were
bears.
there,
You
Greshy.
didn't believe me.
Now what am I gonna do? I'm gonna have to walk across his
How
bones.
you're gonna learn about the bears?
Roll stealth for
Stomping
initiative.
across
Not
these
the
bones
bears.
to
The
help you.
bears.
Stealth for initiative, everybody.
Stealth. Yes.
All right.
Oh, that's a terrible roll. That's
Well, 33 is not bad.
It's a 23 for Greshy.
Greshy's confidence will be the end of him.
Well, I mean, he really wasn't being stealthy. He was like, "Hey, I got across. Now I'm going to fly
29.
toward."
Yeah,
Be
what's
wary of the more
theirs?
bears. Ashes.
Bear.
Wait, watch out for the.
Aren't there supposed to be
Bears.
bears in this room?
I completely forgot about bears in this room.
Okay, so yeah, you fly past the,
He's just flying in.
that is...
How fast is Greshy's fly speed?
I think it's the same as his regular move speed, so
And,
it should be 25.
and how many actions does Stormwind Flight take
I mean, just one action to maintain flying.
to cast?
Oh, he's already casted it. It's 2 actions.
When you cast it, I would have been also like headed to this. I don't know. Well,
Frankly, that
I'm
bear
just saying if that
looks
took you
asleep.
2 rounds.
I mean, strictly speaking, it took about 2 rounds. It's like 4 actions.
Okay, well,
'Cause it would be shrink
Gunn,
Phelan,
if-
tried to.
grab Phelan.
If you were gonna
Fly.
fly across, you can fly across. That's fine.
I was gonna tell Rock to watch the top of the stairs, and I'll watch the bottom.
Okay.
But fly across and hop down, and then call that it.
Okay. All right.
Over here.
Well, start of the round, Asher. You see, Greshy fly over here to the north. Gunn and Rock have
There
flown
are
across and
bears.
are looking up
They're
the
what?
stairs.
I'm pretty
do you do?
sure there are bears somewhere. I want to look for the bears. I don't know if they're in here. It's weird that I can't see them.
You can give me,
Can I
it would be a
look for
perception.
signs of bears?
Yeah, a perception check to seek.
It's fine, my perception.
I guess it
I'm
could be a
seeking-
survival
I'm
check to
seeking
track bear.
Oh.
But in this
Well, it's
case,
31
31.
to see signs of bears.
looking around
They go up
in the light,
stairs.
you can see all around where Greshy is. There are clear, large bear footprints in the dirt. Even in the dim light, with dark vision, you can definitely see the imprints of the bear paws. You can see little piles of bear dung over in the corner. You can smell that strong bear smell coming from across the hall near where Greshy is. But you don't see any bears yourself.
Well, that's good.
So that
Greshy's
was-
over there.
One action.
Well, I guess I could start climbing this wall. Or... how
it.
far can I get climbing? What is
Do
what
it.
are other climbing rules?
Climbing would be an athletics check to climb, assuming that you don't have anything weird going
Running
on.
to the bones.
I don't think I do. My hands are fine. My feet are fine.
So let's see. Climb check would be athletic skill action. What's your regular movement speed?
My regular without anything attached is...
No, with any bonuses that you've
30.
got currently.
Oh. 40.
40 is your current movement speed? Okay. So on a success, you would move 10 feet at a time climbing. At a critical success, you'd move 15.
Is that for the climbing side or the ledge side?
That's the climbing a surface. If you were going to take the ledge, you'd be using acrobatics to balance. And you'd move at half speed.
I'm just gonna... Oh, then I have to balance.
That
Hey,
one
climbing
sounds-
is shorter, though.
But half speed is twice as fast overall, so yeah. You're right, it's probably pretty close to a wash.
I'm gonna try and get there fast. I want to try and climb.
Okay. So, yeah, one action climb, so give me athletics check.
Watch me fall into the bones. Not today, at 36.
36. That's actually a critical success here, so you climb 15 feet. So you can move 15 feet in one action.
Alright, I'm here now.
Okay, and I believe you have one action left, so you can climb again, if you wish.
At 34.
Oh, okay, that is also a critical success, so you move another 15 feet. You're climbing along this wall.
I'm almost there. Alright.
Gunn.
There's no clear bear danger currently.
Everything's fine.
Yeah, Greshy has flown over to the
Gunn is going to cast
Desk
a
over
message and be like, Greshy, not now, we're going up. Up. And Rock, watch out from above. So I'll order Rock to make his way up the stairs a little bit.
Okay, Rock will
I
do little hops, I
think
guess.
he'll, yep, I think he'll be hopping.
All right,
So we can go about.
just a little hop and flap, to make his way up some stairs. Okay.
And see what's up there. Can he see up the stairs, and does anybody appear to be looking down or?
I will let Rock know, but he does not.
Okay.
He doesn't seem to make any indication
React.
that there's any danger currently.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm waiting for Greshy and Asher to make it.
I'm coming.
Bears.
Actually,
Bears.
I will move this far and be ready to grab Asher's hand.
Okay. Okay. All right. There's a bit of rustling from this cave back here. And a bear gets off of its little nest and sniffing at the air. Like wandering forward.
Oh, that little bear.
Do you still have disguise scent? Probably not.
I mean, not going to do me any good at the moment.
It looks up and
Not a
sees
reaction,
A little bit
Greshy,
late for that. You're right.
and kind of snarls, and is going to, let's see,
Quick, Greshy,
It's
speak
gonna-
to it.
it charges out towards you, but can't get an
No.
attack in this round. Greshy, is your turn. This bear is bounding towards you. It's big
So
bear.
that's cool. I like that. That don't like that.
It's a big black bear with a very shortened snout.
Am I close enough to the book to say grab it off the desk? Is there actually a book on the desk? I should confirm.
Yeah, there's some kind of large journal written in Yotun. It's very large though. It's built
Very
for
large,
giant
so-
hands.
Right, so picking it up would be awkward, to say the least.
You would need both hands, and it's probably like a 6 bulk book.
Ooh, hit it on the head with the book.
I am not able to carry a 6 bulk book. Alright, I'm not going to have the time to really get much more than a glance at it, so I'm going to fly the hell away. So we're going to go 25 feet this direction. Okay. So we're going to head south to try and get away from the bear. Does it do anything?
Oh, that's a good point. Right, enemies sometimes have AOO. Blah, 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 Bale. Bale, what's Bale's abilities? Does Bale have
How does
AOO?
bear work?
Bale has AOO, so
Bale.
Bale is gonna attack.
I like the cute little bear icon.
They're adorable.
These are by
Bale.
Yui Kami,
It's a little
and
bear.
Yes.
that is a snap. 29 to hit you.
Oh, barely misses.
Okay, it its claws in the air as you glide past. It just kind of catches a bit of your robes and like rips through one of your pants legs.
Alright, so that's one action. Second action will be to drop Phelan, I guess, right here. So just, nope, I want the other one. There's the Phelan. So he's going to get dropped just below Greshy, and then Greshy's going to dismiss the spell, so Phelan becomes full dog size.
Okay, Phelan slams onto the ground, woof, with a big thud that kicks up some dust.
Greshy is not currently mounted upon Phelan, but he is flying above him.
Okay. All right, round 2, Asher.
Ah, the bear. There's a bear in here. I knew it. I'm gonna climb some more.
Okay. Do you want to climb
Asher, why didn't
horizontally
you warn
or
me about the
vertically?
bear?
Everyone flew out. Gunn flew out. You flew out. I can't fly.
But you
I
didn't tell
can't
me about the bear.
see. I did tell you about the bear. I pointed to the map. I said, Gunn's like, that's where the general is. And I said, and the bears. And what do you do, Greshy? Last I checked, you can still hear, you just couldn't see. Says Asher, hanging off
I mean-
to the wall above the bones.
Greshy's just getting boom roasted over and over again at this point. He's got nothing.
You saw
Yeah,
the
Asher
ears,
is just-
Greshy.
Asher is angrily mumbling while he's
Asher's
climbing.
shit, and Asher's
Bears.
not dealing.
Alright,
taking it.
Let's climb some more. A 28.
28. That is a successful climb. So that's 10 feet. That is enough to get to the stair.
Ah!
So you
All
can
right,
use
I'm
your
gonna haul
reaction to pull
myself
yourself up. Or it's one action to pull yourself up. Sorry.
Okay.
So it'd be 2.
And now I will pull out my weapon. And that'll be my third action.
Okay. Yeah, you pull yourself up onto the ledge and then draw your bow. Readying to attack.
Bears!
Gun. The bear is snarling. It's dripping saliva as it turns to look at all of you.
Let's see, what's the range on my daze? It is 60 feet. That looks like that's less than 60 feet.
Sounds about right.
Yep, it's within range. I'm gonna try a daze on a, just because there's a chance that it'll get stunned.
Okay, Bayo needs to roll. Emoji don't become little flying things in the chat. Alright. Sorry, this is a will save for the Bayo. Ooh. That is a failure, but not a critical failure.
Regular failure is just 14 damage.
Okay. You curse out towards the bale, and it snarls and bends down low.
So we wake the bear up, and then we start hurting the bear.
We did not wake the bear up. Someone did.
We're
And I'm gonna-
a unit, Asha. We are a unit, and we work together.
I was
move down
hanging
here
over the
next to,
bones.
Phelan, and that's it.
Okay,
Rock
you
will
move
move another.
forward to sidle up alongside Phelan there. The Baal growls and roars and charges up towards Phelan, I guess, and is going to go for... So that was one movement. It is... How does that happen?
In case it matters, Greshy should still be within melee.
No, it's going to go for the biggest thing it can hit. So that's a 30 to hit Phelan.
A 30 does not hit.
Okay. And a second attack is going to be a Agile's -4, so 32 to hit on the second attack.
That hits exactly.
Oh, okay. In that case, we have...
I'll use my reaction to make the bear feel very bad about striking.
You're gonna make the bear feel very, very repentant.
Bear feels bad.
Yeah, Bale will feel bad. So it's gonna strike Phelan, but you just yell out "Bad Bear," and it
Not
kind
too
of sure you whisper to it. It kind of shirks back a little bit, deciding not to do the attack. You can tell this bear is maybe slightly trained. Greshy.
Seeing that Greshy's going to attempt to utilize his wild empathy and ask the bear to go back to sleep, and we won't bother them again.
Okay, that'll be... You don't have that thing that makes diplomacy a nature check, right?
No.
Okay, so
I didn't know
diplomacy.
that was a thing. Is that a thing?
Yeah, there's one. I forget what it's called.
know.
It's like
Huh?
something.
I was gonna say, because that doesn't sound familiar, but I should get that.
I'm pretty sure there's a feat that
diplomacy,
makes
though.
it so that you can diplomacy with animals easily. But yeah, I'm gonna say it's a diplomacy check.
Alright, let's see what
Wait,
happens.
no, what would be handle animal?
That's a 29.
29.
That's not bad.
This is
You can roll.
Bale's will DC. The Bale kind of growls and kind of pulls itself back in a bit, turns its tail, kind of separates from you. Top of the round, Asher.
Okay.
Well, maybe this is working on the bear, so I'm gonna wait for now to see what happens if the bear leaves.
Okay, you've kind of got like an arrow in hand, like ready to shoot if you need to.
And I'm like,
Gun?
I'm trying to fix my character. Yeah. Every time I delete this thing, it comes back. Any case, is the bear moving back, or doesn't look like it is?
It hasn't gotten its full turn yet. It's kind of backed away a little bit, but only like a foot.
deem the bear.
Sure. How about I delay my turn?
Okay. You delay. Bao's turn. Bao kind of grumbles and turns and goes back towards its little lair.
Well, wasn't expecting that, but all right.
Bear has been defeated.
Well, let's not bother the bear then. We got places to be.
Shall
Yeah.
we go up?
Let's go up.
All right.
Up the stairs.
I'm gonna keep my weapon out, but I'm going up.
Okay.
That'll be a good idea real soon.
All right.
Just in case.
Weapons ready. The group of you make your way up into
This little
the
courtyard.
into
where,
the
you know,
light of the courtyard. Let
Bunch of
me-
giants and ogres have gathered, brought their forces to bear.
Bear.
Bear. They brought their forces to bear. And now they shall rain down upon the realms of men all the terrible things that they do.
Okay. All right, you guys make your way up the spiral staircase. Asher, you've got bow in hand. You were in the front. Do you want to stay in the front?
Yeah, I'll stay in the front. I'll be sneaky,
All right, so
cautious.
I'm going to assume the order you guys have there on the map is what you've got here. All right. Let's,
sure. Seems reasonable.
All right. Let's see if that works.
Oh god, where am I?
You're in the middle.
I see. I find myself.
Okay, you guys spiraled your way up the stone staircase up to the main landing. You can see it is a big kind of open
This is terrible.
ring. There is a building immediately. So you guys are just kind of peeking up over the ledge of the lip of the ring, the pit, I guess. You can see a large building to your immediate northwest. There is a tower, the same tower you saw the rocks fly out of earlier, a few days ago. That is to the north. A small building, like a shack or a hut or something, to the northeast. To your southeast is another large, kind of squarish building. Looks a little bit shoddily made. And behind that is the massive black tower that just rises up high into the sky. And then around the outer ring, there are a few watchtowers, where you can see some giants currently posted looking out away from the ring. In the center of the big, massive courtyard here, it's all kind of roughly paved with cobblestones. There is a stone giant currently washing a mammoth, a giant woolly mammoth. And you can see like saddle and riding gear and stuff laid out to the side that are being prepped and fitted. What do you guys do?
It's one guy.
Is there a doorway into the
Which
the
of
black
these is
tower?
the black tower? This big one?
The black tower is behind this building to your southeast.
Okay, so whatever this is, it's behind that.
Yeah, this is some kind of large building. It's only one floor, but I'd say it's a good like 20 feet tall. But the black tower behind it is like a couple 100 feet tall. It is a massive East Asian pagoda tower, basically. Completely black, no windows, except for up at the top there's clearly some kind of like space for like a bell tower or something, but there's no visible bell there.
Mm-hmm.
Some kind of, open space. Behind you, you're asking about doors. There's a set of doors. Can I click? There's a set of doors right here that lead into the building behind you. There is a set of doors here on the south side of the small tower where the rocks were. There's another set of doors here into this small shack. And you don't see any immediate doors into this building. But you can probably guess based on where the stone paths are in the ground. There's the ground is mostly hard clay with clumps of dying grass shooting up out of it. It is beginning of winter. There is also just a very light layer of snow on the ground as it is getting cold, and you guess it probably snowed lightly this morning.
Uh-oh. That means footprints.
Where
Little
about
footprints.
them later?
On the stone pavement, there are no footprints. The snow is largely melted. In the clayish grass, there's like a little bit more snow. So yes, you would leave behind tracks. You can always move half speed to try and cover up your tracks.
think I don't have
That probably works for Asher, and Greshy's flying, so he's fine.
Oh, yeah, I think Asher can move full speed
I'm
and cover
not
tracks.
flying anymore, but I'd have to redo.
Yeah, I have trackless step.
The flying doesn't last
It's
very
a-
long, but
It's a minute, but it's for a focus point. So
probably. Has it been a minute? Maybe.
I'm certain.
Yeah,
it has
yeah.
with us standing
It's you
there
guys
looking around.
going up the stairs.
Okay, it's got a couple of turns on the stairs.
Yeah. The stairs leading up were it's I forget how I think it's like 200 feet deep. The pit.
Okay.
So you guys
Okay, I could
were
probably fly it
climbing
straight
up the pit.
but
Got
I
it.
was climbing up on Phelan. So.
Yeah, didn't know it was 200 feet. That's good information.
Yes, sorry. Yes,
Ways down
this is a ways down into the pit.
Very impertinent. In fact, has my invisibility also worn off then?
Yes, your invisibility is probably done by now.
Okay, I can do it one more time today, but
Okay.
and this is a good candidate for it.
The best I can do is fog us, so we
Yeah,
can't
let's do
be
that.
seen.
Let's do that. This is a great opportunity for that.
If you're sure about it, just recognizing that there's a giant fog cloud where there wasn't one before. It's also not that huge.
It's morning. There's snow on the ground. Is there already a fog?
Maybe.
You know,
Does it
there
just
might-
like go?
There might even be.
Or can it be like raising out of the pit as if the warm dead bodies was causing a steam?
I mean, realistically, I could really only fog them. Would be our best
Oh.
bet.
Never mind.
Like as far as the range in which I can do a fog. I
What
would
if
be
you-
better off fogging them than I would be fogging us.
That's actually
What if
like
you put
probably
the fog
good.
right here? Right here.
I could do that.
I feel like fogging them because then they can't see out of the fog, and it's
But
kind
they're-
of confusing to be in a fog.
They'll probably notice that the fog and then run right out of the fog and look around.
Well, that's assuming like I know this is a magical fog, and somebody like, what the heck is this fog? Ah,
We
I don't
could
know.
also just not use a fog and take a chance at it.
Yep.
yeah, could run.
If we just move quickly enough.
Yep. So we're ducked down where hopefully we're still below the
Yeah, you're below the
Edge,
lip
but-
of the pit. You're just kind of peeking out to see what you can see before climbing all the way out. You
How
need to
about
go a
we
few
most
more
of us-
steps to get to the this last step over here is the one that's level with the ground. This other step you'd probably have to
How
climb
about
5
we
feet
most
to
of
get
us
out.
fly? How about we most of us fly over there, past the buildings, and Asher sneaks on the path so he doesn't leave any footprints.
Well, I could just walk. I think. And I just don't need to attempt a survival check,
What do you think, Greshy?
and I don't have to move at
That
half
works.
my speed, so
That'd
I
be
can just walk.
Yeah,
Sure.
you always
Let's
gain the
give it a go.
benefits of cover tracks. Okay.
All right. You go ahead first. I'll be right behind you.
Okay. In this case, I will roll the Giant's Stealth, or the Giant's Perception, versus your Stealth DCs. Okay. Alright. So, sorry, what is Phelan? You've shrunk Phelan down, Greshy.
Yeah,
and-
if you can put.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
I'm just gonna try and dart across, basically.
Okay. Yeah, you
kind of get behind this building.
You fly up and across,
There.
flying around the large building to the south east of the pit. As you round the corner, you can see the entrance to one of the guard towers immediately there. But you can duck yourself behind this building, and there's the entrance. A very large, double-sized barn door that leads into this building here. Okay. Gunn and Asher.
Gunn will climb onto rock and will try to fly directly over and land over here.
Okay. You likewise glide across the field. The giant none the wiser. He's now got his kind of back turned somewhat. Is really scrubbing the mud or possibly blood out of this mammoth's fur. You just hear the scraping of the massive bristles against the mammoth's hide. Asher.
Alright. I'm gonna try and
Does-
wander my way over there.
Does this door look like it goes into the Black Tower?
This immediate door? No. That's a guard tower door. Okay.
Okay.
Asher just silently Naruto runs his way across the field.
Look how cool I am.
So I'm stuck in the wall. Could you pull me out?
How'd you get in the wall?
I know, Greshy.
There you go.
I don't know. It let me in there, and then it wouldn't let me out, and I was like, oh no. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Is the Black Tower
maybe
right
I-
here, or is it more to the south?
It's more to the south. You're right next to a guard tower. One of the smaller ones.
Let's walk over here, and
Oh,
can we
you go
pass
ahead.
between?
Yep,
This
you can kind of
building and
slip
the-
between these two buildings. They're very close together. Yes, I know it was a mammoth. And yeah, the Black Tower, the entrance to the Black Tower is just behind this building. It's as if the this large, almost barn-looking building was almost set up intentionally to kind of block the entrance. But yeah, you can kind of slip in around the back here. Up in the sky, you can see
Does
a small figure gliding around at the top of the tower. It doesn't seem to have spotted you all, but you just one of you catches a
make
glimpse
sure
of
we
the
hug the
shadow
wall.
overhead.
Does this door here look special in any way?
It is ornate. It is black. It is clearly made of some kind of old, like, teak wood or maybe dark wood, with metal braces on the sides. It looks really old, but no, it doesn't appear to be special in any way, I guess. It's not giving off any glow.
Should we just try to go in? Or do you want to
Sure.
detect magic first?
Let's touch it.
I can do a quick check for obvious traps, that sort of thing. Magical otherwise.
Sure, yeah, perception.
Still down here. That is going to be a 30 total.
30, okay. Looking over the door, you can see that it's got a similar, I guess, style to the ornateness of the tapestry from before. There are a few Thessalonian runes etched into the door, but they've kind of weathered quite a bit and rotted in some spots. You don't see anything like a tripwire. You don't see any obvious magical runes that are lit up or anything. It seems like a fairly normal door.
Is it locked?
No, it doesn't appear to have a lock on it.
Gonna open the door.
Okay. You open the door. And
12 angry ogres just pour out in a flood.
no, not quite. Here. There we go. You open the door.
Oh.
Inside is a very dimly...
My
Well,
own personal
it's
hell.
completely dark. It is a fully black interior. You can make out 2 stairs leading up to some kind of raised platform, and a massive ornate black rug in the center of the floor. As you kind of As you have opened the door, you get like a chill, a cold breeze rushes out of the building. It's almost colder
I'm sure this will
inside
turn
than
out
it is out.
Splendid.
It's air conditioned.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh my
I
goodness.
should probably turn it off in the winter, though.
I've never felt such niceties
there-
in this world.
Are there any sort of like obvious braziers or candelabras,
You look around
things I can light on fire to brighten up the room?
from the door. No, I mean there's the rug. You could light the rug on fire, but no candelabras. It doesn't look like this place was ever meant to house any sconces or torches or anything.
Huh.
We hustle everyone inside and shut the door.
Inside the weird cold room?
Sure. Yeah, you could.
The ghostly feeling cold room?
It's cold. It's not.
I'll stand in the
Greshy opens it and
doorway.
steps inside. I'll definitely.
Why am I in here?
Sorry, I could not
rock.
put you in here, but
No, it's fine. I'll stand in the... If this is like the doorway, I'll stand
yeah, you're standing
here.
at the doorway. Here you go. I put you all in here.
There we are.
You can argue about who's going to stand in the doorway.
Well,
But you can get in
we'll
and then
shut the
close the
door.
door behind you.
No, don't shut the door. Oh my god, we're gonna
So-
freeze.
We're going to
No,
die.
no.
does
It doesn't
the
get any
darkness of
colder,
This
it's-
room resist.
Yes, it is
Dark
dark in
vision.
here, but you can see in the dark. Do I not have you?
I
Maybe
cannot see any.
Yeah.
I can't see
it's
anything.
very dark.
Nor can the stream.
yeah. One sec.
I can see part of what I assume is the rug here, but that's it. It's very dark.
Oh,
Okay.
do you think it would make a nice poncho?
Oh, I've done something wrong with these tokens. One sec.
Oh, okay. So this was not intentional. I honestly
No,
thought it
no.
was.
It-
I was like,
Yeah,
wasn't-
it's like
it's
magical darkness
very
is cool.
dark.
It is cool,
It's
but
fine
that's
if that's the case.
not quite what I meant to do.
So we all could have been blind and it would have been fine.
If we had just gone with this strategy. Oh, that's a much more interesting
Okay.
pattern on the rug there.
Hey,
Move
sorry.
to the front.
I think you can all see now
Can I read aura?
because you all still
on the
have
rug?
dark vision active, so you can see here in the dark.
Yes.
Sorry. What was that about the rug?
I just want to read aura on it, see if it's magical in any sort of way.
Okay. You read aura on the rug. You don't get any reading from the rug itself, but there's something underneath the rug. You're getting an aura of transmutation from below.
I want to pull the rug off. See what's
Okay.
below it.
Yeah, as you approach
Carefully.
the rug and kneel down, you can see there's like little crystals of frost up against the edge of the rug. And as you pull it aside, you reveal a very frosty looking trapdoor in the ground. Asher's just shaking his head in the corner.
I don't know about this. I don't know what air conditioning is.
How are you not interested in finding out how this room is so cold?
What we're
It's so
looking for
cold.
in here. So
I don't want to
Um,
get frozen in the weird tundra halls of this
I'm
crappy
going
tower.
to wrap my gloved hands up in my bed roll and
Okay.
use that as a sort of barrier to try and pry the trapdoor off and see what's underneath.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
Yeah, you kneel down and grasp hold
It's just
of...
the air conditioner.
You grasp hold of the metal
It's so
handle,
cold.
which is itself kind of frozen in place. You kind of pull it off and you feel the cracks of ice separate and kind of crackle away. Gunn and Asher, you're kind of just looking around, and you can see the tower is completely hollow all the way up. There's no doors that you can see. There's this like kind of platform on the other side, but there's nothing in here. It's completely hollow from top to bottom.
no stairs.
No stairs, no
This is a weird and scary
rooms,
tower.
Nothing.
What do these little nooks contain?
As you
Looks
make your
like
way around
nothing.
the nooks, there's I guess perception check.
Okay.
See all there is to see there, Gunn.
A 30
30. Okay.
on
You
my
can
perception game today.
you can see on the floor clear like rings where perhaps some pieces of furniture or statues or other artifacts may have stood at some point, but are no longer present. It looks like anything that was here has been removed. But you're definitely getting like temple kind of vibes from this place. Greshy,
How
you
would these
open-
walls be for climbing? Are they pretty smooth? Last question, sorry.
Oh, they're not that smooth. Well, yeah, I mean, it's all like a wood interior. There's a lot of kind of loose planks and things that have kind of broken free over the years, and some rot in various places. We could probably... It's not the most difficult climb. It's a bit of a scary one, but it is doable.
All right. I'm just thinking these nooks are narrow enough. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Back to what Greshy's doing.
Sure. Greshy, you're kind of struggling to get this thing open, but with a little bit of help from Phelan pulling at your, like grasping hold of you and kind of pulling back. The two of you manage to pop this thing open, and there's another whoosh of cold air that kind of fills the room. And down below, it's just a chute that goes down into darkness. There's a glint of... Well, I guess there's no glint of anything because there's no light. Dark vision. Yeah, you can't quite see the bottom.
But
So
you
it's,
find
like
it's
Greshy.
probably more than 60 feet down.
How tight is the hole? Is it about 5 feet?
Yeah, it's about 5 feet.
Okay,
Do you
so it's
find
gonna
the
be
fridge?
it's cold still, but it's more of a hole.
That's somehow worse than a fridge.
I was kind of thinking that. Who wants to go first?
You guys can go. Asher does not like that this place is cold and weird and black and tall and there's nothing in it like
We've got
a fridge.
at least 2 ropes. We could tie them together and then climb
We
down.
should have 2 ropes.
I think this hole looks like it's too small for Phelan and Rock to make.
Well, I can carry
Phelan can come with
Phelan. I
you,
can't do
but-
much about Rock, though. But I have, my backpack kind of set up for Phelan, so that's not an issue for him. If we can get Rock through the tight part, he can just kind of fly down, I imagine. But I don't know a good way of getting him through the close part.
You're not sure how long it stays narrow. For at least the 60 feet that you can kind of see, it's narrow the whole way.
I have some oil of mending.
Oh,
Because it's an oil, would it function in a manner that would allow us to push a bird through a very narrow chute for a while?
You want to just use it as oil instead of. I have
feel like I
vials
have
of oil.
oil.
It is oil.
Yeah.
If you've got better oil to use,
I have oil of oil.
You have oil of oil.
I feel like I also have like regular oil somehow.
I believe that's
Oil of
oil of
Olay.
Olay. Yeah. Yes, regular oil would make it easier for someone to squeeze down there.
Okay. I mean, that's an option. The downside, and I should note this, probably should really seriously consider this before you do this, Gunn. We're putting oil on a bird. It's not good for the bird.
Yeah, I don't think 1 flask of oil is going to let us push him through a 60-foot tunnel either.
It might be more than 60 feet. I can't quite tell down there.
Rock kind of steps back at the talk of all this oil and bumps into the wall because he can't
It
see
does
in here.
seem terrible to
This
put something so
this
viscous
is not
on.
like this. I assume that when you buy a flask of oil, it's more akin to cooking oil than motor oil.
I imagine it was more lamp oil.
It's lamp oil.
Lamp oil is that makes sense.
Yeah,
So
it's flammable.
animal derived.
It's
Yeah.
animal derived, but it's
Well,
also
what flames are gonna happen in this place?
friction flames from how fast rock is going.
Rock is probably fine waiting up here.
You think so?
Yeah.
All right. I do have a rope, and if somebody else has a rope, we can tie that, and we got 100
I
feet
have
of rope,
rope.
Sounds like we have 3 ropes then.
so we can tie off a rope to probably something up here.
I also have a
But-
grappling hook.
The stairs, there is a railing on the stairs. You could tie it to the railing. That's the only thing that's kind of jutting out of anything here. The railing has like little knobs, like orbs at the end of each post.
Before we do that, I'd like to go around this way and just take a look up in this area and see if there's anything
Okay, yeah, you make your way to the top of
of
the
interest.
stairs.
The
It's only
landing
like
here.
a 10-foot rise. And as you make your way over to the back wall, you can see there's clearly a space where the tapestry must have stood before. Rolled out against this wall. But
Okay.
nothing obvious hanging around.
Well, I don't see as how there's any way we could have brought it back and replaced it in here, so.
So we're like the black monk, some kind of religious thing?
But there's no secret catches or anything on the back wall that I can find, or
No, yeah, if you kind of like you're running your hand
Feel
through the
around
back
for it,
wall, dusting it off, like knocking off some flakes of condensed ice. Yeah, nothing of value to be found.
grab the candelabras and try and twist them and so on and so forth.
Well, there are no candelabras, but yeah,
Okay.
if there were.
They don't seem very interested in the subtle approach to their hiding of secret
Okay.
passages.
All right. Yeah, we already found the one secret passage, I guess.
Yeah, it's pretty
Hmm.
barren.
Jump back down. Yep. Let's tie those ropes together.
All right. Fasten a super long rope out of 150 feet of rope.
In fact,
Okay.
I'll tie some extra knots in them as we go for handholds.
Well, that'll reduce it, I'm sure, to like 140 feet.
Yeah.
That's fine.
You're taking the time to do all that. How long does your dark vision last?
An hour.
An hour. And you guys spent some time going.
I figure we probably spent
You-
about 15 minutes so far.
Not in the cave, so it was like... If I assume that you're spending like 10, 20 minutes doing the knots, yeah, you probably
would
have
say-
about 20 minutes left of dark vision, I would say, 25.
I'll probably only spend 5 to 10 minutes tying knots in these ropes.
Okay.
So a good half hour.
Huh?
So
Oh, yeah.
we still got a good half hour of your
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
dark vision. Just keep that in mind. So do some knots, tie it up, get it all attached, and then I'll shrink Phelan down, pocket him.
Tie the rope up to here and
Okay. Yeah, you just tie it up to one of these. The railing posts are made of brass. You tie it around one of those and pull a bit. It doesn't seem to give. Seems like it's bolted down pretty well. And then you string it. Sorry, I guess you string it up there.
yeah.
Okay. You've strung it up. You drop it down the hole.
And then I'll go ahead and climb down first.
All right. Gunn starts to make his climb down. Make a. All right, Gunn, you're climbing. Keep climbing down. Oh, whoops, I've stretched you.
Ooh, he's going so fast.
Oh, sorry, something's in my eye.
I feel a little funny.
Now, you notice that it's getting colder and colder and colder. It's certainly, as you go deeper and deeper, it's less like a cold breeze and more like a very, very strong chill. You are feeling it in your bones as you make it all the way down. But eventually, let's see. I guess I'll kind of draw your rope here. You make your way down into this large, almost circular chamber with what appear to be 7 nooks, 3 on your left, 3 on your right, and 1 straight ahead. Each of these nooks has a sarcophagus, some kind of coffin. All of them undisturbed, save 1.
I will cast message and relay this information up to the others. There's a room down here. It's very cold. There's 7 graves, 1 open.
Oh, so it's just a body fridge. I think those have a name. A fridge for
A morgue.
bodies.
I'll
A
cast
morgue
again.
isn't a fridge for bodies.
More like a tomb, possibly, of the Runelords. 7.
Best friends.
I need a fortitude save gun.
Can do. Fortitude save coming up. Not great. 27.
7. This is...
Do you still have your hero point?
My special one, yes.
Oh, well. Didn't know if you'd used your other one yet.
I used my other one to not get to guide Rock
Mm-hmm.
while to fly underground.
Understandably difficult.
Ah,
Um,
there it is.
I want to say I can. Well, no, that's against spells only. If this is a spell,
This isn't really a spell now. So that was a 27 against.
if it was a spell, I could add 2 to it. But
This is not a spell. It's maybe sort of spell derived, but not really. Okay, so you're really starting to shiver down here. Take 6 points of cold damage.
okay, can do. That's not too bad then.
What are the others doing in response?
Greshy was on his way down.
Okay, Greshy is gonna go down, start sliding his way.
I will wait for both of them before I approach the disturbed tomb. But I
Is
do want
Asher
to
following, or is Asher
receive
just gonna wait?
No, I'm actually going to do. I feel bad for Rock. Rock is here in the dark, so I'm gonna take some of my candles. I have ever burning candles. I have 10 of them.
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna put them like around Rock.
So you
Make a
you-
little like light.
Yeah, you're like shuffling through your bag and pull out some of these candles and place them around for Rock so that he can see. Where's my... Something like that. Okay, you can't quite tell, but yes, there's some light there for Rock. Rock kind of nuzzles you, thankfully, with his beak.
Yeah, it's dark and cold and weird up here.
And then kind of flaps up to the railing. Just kind of perches. Okay. Meanwhile, Greshy, you continue climbing down. And as you're doing so, Gunn, you watch the open sarcophagus start to rattle. The top slides off and hits the ground. And a green light starts to glow from within as something rises.
Okay,
from
I
the
better draw a
darkness.
sword and shield.
Okay, you draw your sword and shield, shivering as you do so. Greshy, you kind of slide down the last little bit. Just in time to watch what appears to be a humanoid figure, clad entirely in tightly wrapped robes. Not robes, tightly wrapped cloths.
Like Greshy.
Yes, completely constricting their arms and legs. Their eyes revealed through little sockets in the wraps, glowing green. They appear to be very tightly holding some kind of large green tube with all sorts of Thessalonian runes running along its sides. Ganashkamak eresutumak beremo. It says as it rises up to look at you all, or the two of you.
Oh shit! It's
So it's really the Black Monk. It's not like the Knight.
The
But
mummy
it's the
pillar.
mummy.
It could have been the Knight. That was a pretty clever one.
No, it is the Black Monk. As the Black Monk rises out of its tomb, you notice that it is floating. It kind of rises up. It seems to have no use for its legs and has thus wrapped them entirely in bandages, or has been wrapped entirely in bandages. Who knows who did this?
Fabulous.
But yes, it seems to be uttering strange words in a strange language you haven't really heard before. And as it's chanting, its voice grows louder, the green kind of glow in its eyes grows brighter, and it lunges towards you all. And that is where we'll end for tonight. Meanwhile, Asher's just hanging out upstairs. Just chilling.
Hi.
No, I was gonna check out the stuff up here, but now scary things are happening to my friends.
You don't know that. It's fine. It's fine.
How far down are they? Without message, can I hear stuff?
Or
is it really far?
You'll probably be able to hear stuff if you're standing near the hole. So within
Okay.
10, 15 feet of the hole. It's a little
Good
echoey,
to
I guess.
know.
All right. Well, that'll do it for tonight. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Hope y'all had fun. Next week we fight the Black Monk. Good night.
Yeah.
Woo.